Guys, welcome to this week's Urban Uncut. We are going to be talking about the Green Goblin, our trusty 90 hardtop workhorse. But as always, all good things come to an end. Regular viewers will know this car as our trusty workhorse. Si has been in it, the boys in the workshop use it for running parts about. We've put 45,000 miles on this car and it hasn't missed a beat. We absolutely love this thing. So the Green Goblin came to us in Eiger Grey, and when we saw it, we didn't really know what to do with it. And we thought, heritage look. So that's where the heritage look came from, the satin green wrap, the white alloys, but more importantly, the white roof with the white spoiler and the white roof light bar that we've never done before.
Oh, we need mud flaps on it.
Well, I've got the trial one.
So we'll show you this afterwards, but I'm trying to hurry Shane up. Yeah, this is the most excited I've been about a build this year, and he's not hurrying up for me. I want it finished. Look at these. Well, you can help me, couldn't you?
And this car has gone through some changes. It was the first non-XRS vehicle to have the XRS bonnet.
That is really, 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 really cool.
We couldn't do it over Right. Hi guys, welcome to this week's Urban Uncut, and we are 3 men in a van.
So despite this being a high-spec urban car with everything on it, it's no showroom princess. We have used this car, over 45,000 miles of fun. I've used it, Simon's used it, the boys in the workshop have used it. We used it for the bowler shoot, we've used it for, what else on? We've used it for shows and events. This car has been loved. This car is probably the longest car that we've had on fleet. It was obviously very hard for Simon to let go, but at one point we did consider selling it.
This will be for sale, so if you want to own a little bit of urban history, call him.
Call me. But like all good things, it had to come to an end.
I hate goodbyes.
The Green Goblin is no more, and underneath this cover is its new look. Right, so I'm with Operations Manager Magic Mike. Now, Mike, picture the scene, right? You're Bruce Wayne, yeah? You've got the Batmobile that doesn't go over bumps very well. What do you need?
I love it. I love it.
It's Batman spec, isn't it?
It's exactly that. I'm a massive fan.
So I didn't really keep a close eye on this build because I'm double busy up in the office. I don't get down to the workshop too much, right? So apart from the obvious satin black wrap, what actually have we done?
You might remember this as the Green Goblin.
The Green Goblin, exactly.
It had white wheels, white roof, white light bar, white spoiler, a full green wrap on it.
So it's a completely different look, isn't it?
Yeah, we went to town, we properly stripped it right down, everything back apart again, full
Needed
rewrap.
it, didn't it? It needed a freshen up. I mean, I think I said earlier, this is the car that we've kept on the urban fleet for the longest.
It's been used.
It's been used.
And the old wrap, it showed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd been run down bushes and all sorts of stuff.
Not by us.
It wasn't me.
So WX4s.
Yeah, good wheel.
Yeah, they look awesome. What I like about this car is the contrast between all the gloss and then the satin. So gloss bonnet, gloss roof, and then gloss arches, but then the satin, and then the satin, and then the satin.
Yeah, well, you remember before we had it all wrapped, didn't we? So there was a lot of satin going on, and we just thought we'd switch it up a bit, much to the body shop's dismay. Because painting over that wrap, that was not fun.
Is that what they had to do? So they had to smooth that all out?
They had to smooth it all back out, but it's really tough and hard wearing. So, yeah, we wasn't very popular for that one.
So avid viewers may remember the Ballistic 130, the zombie apocalypse car.
Oh, it's like a mini version.
It's like we've put that in the wash.
Oh, I forgot about it. We build so many cars, I just forget about things like that.
So these are 22s with road tyres. That obviously had 20s with off-road tyres. But I've just realised this car came in Eiger grey and it had a white roof, didn't it? Obviously we did the white roof light bar and the white spoiler. So does that mean the roof has been painted?
Yeah, that's not wrap. We painted that. We took the light bar off, took the spoiler off, fully repainted the whole roof.
I mean, it's like a brand new car again. To think what this would have looked like before, and I'll get the boys to put a picture at the top left of a Eiger grey 90 hardtop with a white roof. It couldn't look any more different, could it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the Eiger grey with a white roof was a particular spec.
Yeah.
It was. You don't see it very often at all, so.
I think now we've done all this work, this is going to stay in the urban fleet for another probably couple of years, isn't it?
You might as well, wouldn't you?
Trying to wrestle the keys off Simon after he's seen this is going to be some job, I think.
Run it down a couple more bushes and we'll be back to the Green Goblin.
Right, so as you can see, the Green Goblin is no more. So that poses a question, what should we call it? Get in the comments and tell us what we should call this new car. Now I did have a suggestion, like Batman's Seriously, get in the comments, let us know what you think we should call this. Mike, what do you think?
Oh, it's got to be Boaty McBoatface.
Oh, Boaty McBoatface, yeah, no, I don't think that's, it's mean looking in it, it's mean, it needs to be something aggressive.
It's too short to be a boat as well.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, get in the comments, let us know what you think we should call this car.
So following on from our freshened up Defender 90, we're now in what was the urban support truck, always been Call Urb, and is now Old Stratford's shop truck basically. We've had this now just over 12 months. It's become part of the family now. We had it, the original design basis for this was something to get the name out there when the drivers were running up and down the country delivering customers sold vehicles, and just have a bit of fun. We've had the car all over the country. It's been at Goodwood with the media guys. It really has become, like I said, part of the family. So what we've done to this car, so obviously wrap aside, it's had the full urban wide track conversion, running out 22-inch WX2s. To keep the theme of the wrap and the whole theme of the car, the WX2s were painted white, along with our carbon fibre roof, light bar and the boot spoiler. So again, that's quite different to an ordinary urban build. We tend to go with the gloss black to contrast with the body colour, but with the white on the wheels and the light bar, it really does all pull together. Another thing to touch on with the urban Defender Hardtop conversion is our rear seats. So the rear seats give you the option of having people or family in the back. Isofix mounts, so if you've got young children, clip the seats in there for safety. Just, again, adds another string to the fantastic bow that is the Defender Commercial. Obviously, being a Land Rover Defender, it comes with all of the technology and so on you'd expect at this level. What have we got? We've got heated seats in the front here, dual zone climate control, very important for business users. You've got full telephone integration, usable off the steering wheel, Apple CarPlay and Android Audio, so you've got all that on there as well. So not only can you use it for business calls and so on, but you can also stream your favourite tracks or podcasts, whatever. Now, Defender is obviously synonymous with its off-road capability, and you know, I've had experience of that myself. You may have seen some pictures on the urban socials of this car freewheeling with a wheel in the air. That's all bad down to the Land Rover terrain response system, and it is a fantastic system. Certain vehicles can have the optional air suspension. This doesn't. It has a steel sprung suspension, which is perfectly fine. We've been in it for 18 months and rides compliant, comfortable. You know, it's a great place to be. So on a personal note, I've had, you know, I've spent a lot of time with this car. I've used it, you know, I've taken it off road. I've used it, you know, for putting my bikes in the back and some leisure activities, and being able to jump in it day to day, and you know, the odd week here and there and so on. This is a commercial vehicle, so you know, we're just passing a transit here. You know, that it's in the same sort of area as that. And it's so much more than that, you know. I mean, look around you. It's a luxury car. It's a luxury car. Comfortable, quiet, quick. What more can you ask for? Come on. As I said, this car's a D250, so 250 horsepower, 6-cylinder. Great thing, loads of torque, relatively fuel efficient if you drive it sensibly, which you know is obviously the key, some of the key factors when looking at buying these. But you know, a real staple favourite. It's easy to live with. I don't honestly believe there's a better all-rounder. I think the car fits every walk of life. I think, you know, whether you're a trade user, whether you're someone who's going to be using the car for leisure activities, or whether you are literally just using it to commute backwards and forwards, I don't think there's a better all-rounder. You know, up high, good visibility, great thing. So I hope you enjoyed that video of the little update on our long-termer Call Urb. Now, obviously, the Green Goblin that has now been changed into a black, sinister-looking 90. So, continuing on with that, I think it's only fair that Call Urb had a bit of a refresh. So, again, drop in the comments, give us some ideas, like we did before. Different liveries, what you think it should look like. Obviously, it's got to be punchy. It's got to look like this. It's got to be a billboard for us and what we do. So yeah, jump in the comments, give us some ideas of what you think it should look like, and who knows, could be your design that gets picked.